Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emily. On this channel we have yoga and some other kind of creative outlets that I like to share. So if you're new here, welcome to the family. Today's practice is going to be a I'm estimating about 10 to 15 minutes, just a full body release and just a stress relief practice as well. So I'm hoping this is something you could really do in the morning time, like right when you're getting ready to start your day, just to really let go of any tension that is in your body, allow yourself to feel ready to take on the day, or maybe do it in the evening after you've been going through your day. Some stress might have built up for you, and before you go to bed, you want to let go of all that stress and just be peaceful and calm. So either way, or just whenever you can fit it in your day, I think this will be a really great practice for you. Please subscribe and like this video as well. So we'll go ahead and get right into it. I suggest sitting in a comfortable seat. It doesn't have to be cross-legged. You could sit in a chair perhaps. You could also sit back on your heels like so, or any variation, perhaps maybe sit on a bolster. I'm sitting on a blanket here, so just make yourself comfortable. The great majority of this practice is going to be in a seated position, so be as comfy as possible. And once you've made yourself into that good comfortable seat, just take a moment, maybe close your eyes, maybe just center and focus your gaze out in front of you. And we're just going to take some time to become present and aware. So first of all, I want you to take notice of your posture. So if you tend to round through your shoulders, if the head and neck kind of falls forward like so, allow yourself to really lift up through the crown of the head. Perhaps you want to draw your shoulders back slightly. And just really imagine you want your whole body to be reaching up towards the sky. The spine is long. And while you are in that nice upright seat, we're going to take 5 deep breaths in and out together. So when you're ready, I'm going to take a nice big inhale in through your nose. Feel your chest, your diaphragm expand. And then exhale out, either through nose or mouth, your choice. We're going to take a few more, so inhale again, filling the lungs, and nice big exhale. Okay, let's do a couple more together. Inhale fully, exhale completely. Another nice big inhale and exhale. Okay, go ahead and do one more just at your own pace. And after that last exhale, your eyes are closed. You can gently start to open. And just take a moment to observe how you feel after that little breath practice. And from here, we're going to move through our body. We're going to start with the head and neck, kind of work our way down all the way to the toes and feet, and go through and release any tension we're holding on to. So starting off with the head and neck, on your next exhale, I want you to go ahead and start to tilt your left ear down towards your left shoulder. If you do right instead of left, don't worry. And if you aren't feeling any significant stretch here, a couple of things you can try. Bring your left hand up, so it's going to rest right above that right ear, just giving you a little bit more of a stretch. Try not to pull down on the head too much, just let gravity do the work. And if you still don't feel a stretch, one other option is to bring your opposite arm out. So right arm, really reach through the fingertips, kind of at a diagonal here. And you might feel that that will help you deepen the stretch too. Okay, take one more breath here. And then on your exhale, we're gonna go ahead and let the arms release down. And just very slowly and mindfully bringing the head back to center. Don't try to rush these movements. Be very gentle with yourself. And we'll do the other side. So exhale when ready, bringing the right ear down towards right shoulder. And for you, this might be enough of a stretch, so please feel free to stay here if you're already feeling along that left side. If you don't though, feel free to again play around with the arms to intensify. And your body is your real teacher. I'm just here to guide you. So listen to your body, listen to yourself. And your next exhale, let's again just release the arms down. Slowly bring the head back up to center. We're going to do a few more stretches for the neck. So as you exhale this time, I want you to turn your head as if you want to almost look over that left shoulder. You may already feel the stretch, but again, if you don't, simply just try tilting your chin down towards the shoulder slightly. And again, you might feel it deepen. Last thing you can try is bring your opposite hand up, face up in the lap. Then exhale, just gently draw the shoulder and elbow slightly back, almost like you want to draw them behind you. And hold for one more breath. And exhale when you're ready. Hand can release if it's lifted. And again, gently returning the head and neck back to center. And same thing on the other side. Exhale, turn to look over towards that right shoulder. Maybe stay there. Or explore some of that movement, tilting the chin, drawing the opposite hand and elbow back. Just take a moment to really feel that sensation wherever it is you're noticing it in your body. And then exhale, again, release the hand back down and return the head back to center. And last thing we're doing for the head and neck is the front and back of the neck. So on your inhale, I want you to just slowly start to lift your chin, almost like you want to reach it up towards the ceiling. And then on your exhale, allow your chin to come down, tucking it under almost as if you want it to touch your chest. Well, let's do that one more time. So inhale when you're ready, really lift your chin, reach it up. And exhale, chin will tuck down. Lovely. Inhale, go ahead, sit back up nice and tall, just returning to that good posture. Awesome. So we're done with the neck for now. We're going to work our way down to shoulders next. So this time on your inhale, I want you to go ahead and open up your arms, bring a bend to your elbows, have those about shoulder height. Palms are going to face forward. I call these cactus arms or field goal post, whatever makes you remember. So from here, on your next exhale, you want to start to just gently press the palms down towards the floor. The elbows are going to stay lifted. You might be able to go a little bit further than that. Just honor wherever you can go. Inhale, we're going to go ahead and lift our palms back up. We're mainly working on the rotation of the shoulders here. Just notice, feel that movement. And we'll run through this a couple more times. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, press down. Good. Inhale, lift up. This time, on your exhale, instead of going down, we're going to squeeze the elbows and forearms together in front of your chest. Maybe they can touch. And then inhale, open up your arms. And on this, you really want to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Almost imagine you want to bring the elbows together behind you. And again, on your exhale, we're going to squeeze the arms back together in front. And inhale, open, squeeze those shoulder blades behind. Do that one more time. Exhale together. Inhale, open wide. Good. After you've squeezed the shoulder blades, let's go ahead and move to eagle arms. So let's begin to bring our right elbow over our left elbow, perhaps in the crease of the arm. If for any reason you can't, just simply cross arms over the chest instead. If you can get the elbow over the crease, try bringing the backs of the hands together, or maybe wrapping the hand into the opposite palm. Allow yourself, in whatever position you've chosen, to lift your elbows away from the chest slightly. Another option you can do while you do this is to allow the fingertips to gently draw away from the forehead. That's going to deepen slightly too. And one thing I really enjoy doing are just some circles here with the shoulders. So explore just letting the elbows start to just draw around in a circular shape. And allow yourself to really gently move through. Notice what you're feeling as you're moving. Once you've gone around a few times in one direction, go ahead and switch. Go the opposite way. Very nice, everyone. When you're ready, letting the elbows lower back down towards the chest. Go ahead and uncross your arms. And before we do the other side, I just want you to bring your hands down to your lap. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. And I want you to notice if you feel any difference between the shoulders now. I know for me that right shoulder was a lot lower and looser than the other side. You can maybe even see it here on video. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna make sure we're even. So when you're ready, let's switch arms. Make sure you do the opposite one of last time. For me, my left elbow. Inhale, elbows will lift up. And maybe draw the hands away from the face slightly. Maybe circle the arms around. If you prefer to hold still, that is a-okay. And just honor yourself. And take it around one more time. And then go ahead and switch the direction. Go the other way a few times. Allow yourself to observe and notice if you pick up on any differences between the two sides as well. Yoga is really such a great self-awareness practice. And when you're ready, elbows can lower back down towards you. Unwrap the arms. And again, just take a moment to pause and notice, seeing if they feel a little bit more even at this time. Now that hopefully the shoulders, the neck are nice and relaxed, we're gonna work our way down, work on the lower back, the hips, the feet, and the legs a little bit. So we'll just be a little bit longer here in our practice. So check back in again. A lot of people will tend to round that. You kind of get tired, so really engage your core, sit back up nice and tall. And we're gonna start to circle our upper body around. You could also have your legs extended out here if that's more comfortable. So start to lean over towards one side slightly, then overlap, over to the opposite side, and then continue around. Just go around about 3 or 4 more times. Just take your time as you go. See if you can exhale as you move forward over the lap. Inhale as you come back up. And one last time around. And next time you have made your way back to center, switch the direction of that circle. Go the opposite way a few times. Okay, a couple more times around. Just releasing, letting go. And our final time around here. And next time you are back up in your seat again, sitting up tall. We're gonna go ahead, if you are cross-legged, bring your feet out in front of you here. Have your feet about hip width distance, bend at the knees, and bring your hands to hold on right behind the thighs. We're gonna do a seated version of cat-cow. So as you inhale, I'm gonna start to allow your chest to draw forward. Gonna lift the chin slightly. Again, eyes will look up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, letting your spine arch back slightly, letting your chin tuck down towards your chest. Okay, continue to flow and move with breath. Inhale, drawing forward for that cow shape. If you need to widen your knees out a little bit, you can. Exhale, drawing back. Okay, go ahead and do a couple more rounds of movement on your own. And this is just a nice option for anyone who doesn't like putting too much pressure on their wrist or their knees for cat-cow. Good. Next time that you exhale, drawing the spine and chin down. Inhale, sit back up nice and tall again. From here, you can release the hands, bring them kind of behind you, and allow the legs to stretch out long and front here. So we're going to work our way down to the legs and hips. So first thing I want you to do is, as you exhale, I want you to point your toes away from you. And I'm going to move back so it's not cutting off my feet in the camera. And then as you inhale, you want to go ahead and flex your feet, pull the toes in. Your knees might bend a little, you might feel some engagement through your thighs. And then just do that back and forth a few times. So exhale, press the toes away. Inhale, pull them towards you. It seems like such a really simple, small movement, but it can be really effective in just tuning into your body, just noticing how connected all the different places in the legs are. And just do a couple more back and forth. Okay, next time that you have flexed the feet towards you, just bring them back to neutral. And now we're just going to windshield wiper the feet from side to side. So bring them over towards one side and then over to the left. You'll notice here that this movement goes all the way up to your hips. So that's really the area we're kind of trying to target here. Notice if you have more limited range of motion on one side, that hip might be a little bit tighter than the other. So again, just something to be mindful of, building that awareness of your body and yourself. Great, let's go ahead and bring the feet back up to center. We're going to do some ankle circles next. So begin to circle your feet around. Whichever direction you want to start in is fine. And any pops and cracks, sometimes people worry about this. They're really not necessarily a bad sign, so don't worry too much. And my joints crack all the time. Okay, go ahead and switch the direction of that circle. Go the opposite way. Lovely work. Now, last thing I want you to do is make your feet go opposite directions of one another. This can sometimes be a little bit more difficult than it looks. And then go ahead and switch the direction of those circles. Great job, you guys. You can stop your circles now. And you can start to move your way back into whatever comfortable seat you would like. We're gonna just do a 1 minute and a guided breath just to finish things off and leave you feeling relaxed and renewed. So for this part of practice, I encourage you again to maybe close the eyes or focus them on a point out in front of you. Sitting back up nice and tall. Just take a moment to observe how you feel now versus when you first sat down and began this practice. And we started off with those 5 deep breaths. We're going to end today with our extended exhale. And so if you're not familiar, on your next inhale, you want to use a number count. So maybe try to count to 4. And then on your exhale, try to double that number. So see if you could get all the way to 8. So just continue. Inhale, see if you can count to yourself up to 4. Exhale, counting to 8. And continue to work on that extended exhale now. Just take a few more breaths just like that. One more. After your next exhale, if you would like, I'll ask you to join your hands in front of your heart space. Before we end our practice, bring to mind just one thing or one person that you are grateful for. Just feel that gratitude in your body. Notice where the gratitude exists. Is it in the space of your heart, or do you notice it somewhere else? Just give silent thanks to whatever that thing you are grateful for is. Let's take one more final deep breath in. And nice big exhale out. And the light in me honors the light in you. Thank you so much for joining me for this little practice. If you liked it, please let me know in the comments down below. If you have any other requests, please let me know that too. And please have a wonderful rest of your day or night whenever you are watching this video.